So we are just chilling here in Camarillo. I'm grateful to be here. It is November and I'm in a bathing suit. Cannot complain. How about you?
Feels great.
Cannot complain. So I want to take a step back and just say I met Rachel last April, and I was so lucky because one of our mutual friends that we both went in Barcelona told us that, well, he introduced us. He wasn't physically here, but he hit me up. He was like, hey, I think you guys should meet. And what I love about that group of people that we both know in Barcelona is like that whole experience totally changed my life. Like I never felt more seen and understood and accepted by like people than I ever have in my life. And you know, Rachel and I never met in Barcelona, but just because we had that shared experience with the same people, it's like now we're here a year and a half later, recording together, doing this stuff, and it just feels so nice to meet people out in the world that, you know, like there would be no reason for us to meet if it hadn't been for that connection. And I'm just thankful, and I think more of us need to go out in our lives and just extend our friendships. Like we have the people we grew up with, the people we went to college to, maybe sometimes we meet people at work, but like there's a whole world of people out there that, you know, you just don't know who you're gonna have in common with. And even over the last like year that we've been like meeting up and hanging out, like this girl is so dope. Like she's a DJ, and I'm just so happy to be experiencing LA through her lens and my own as a like Angelino, born and raised here, spent most of my life here. So I don't know, like I just feel that throughout our lives it's just so easy to be comfortable, but when you really actually take the time to put yourself in uncomfortable situations or new situations where you have to meet new people, you just never know what's going to come out of it. And I'm just thankful for that time. And moving back to LA last year was not easy for me. Like I was living abroad for almost 10 years. I had lived in Spain and loved it. Then I went to London and I was like, I'm not feeling this anymore, but I don't really want to go home. I felt like I was losing, like I was a failure. And, you know, just reconnecting with someone like, you know, Rachel was a similar experience to me being abroad where we were was just so nice. And like, just thinking about that as I turn this off.
You know, I was thinking about recently.
It's okay.
I was reflecting in my mind about how incredible connections are.
Yeah.
It literally will shape your entire reality. Every single person you meet, every single acquaintance, every single... It's the most profound acknowledgement of like excitement or disappointment or whatever. It's always it has to do with connection. But like, you cannot experience, at least to me personally, I think you cannot experience all the facets of like the greatness and grandness of life without connecting with other people, because I get this like high when I've met somebody great, or just even in the smallest like exchange in public.
Even like the nasty
so
exchanges,
nice.
Though.
It's so nice. Like,
yeah.
I literally will leave on a high just feeling like that was really like nice, and I'll reflect on it for forever. Just like a small occurrence in a coffee shop. Literally, actually, I'll give you this. I was in the coffee shop yesterday, and it's right down the street from my house. It's called the Tree Lounge. And I walk up, and I give the girl a compliment, and I'm like, I really love your glasses. It's such a vibe. Like it suited the coffee shop environment that I was in.
Yeah.
And then I go and I sit down, and then this girl goes, "Oh my god, I love your shirt." I had a Beatles shirt on. And then like, before I even left, I'm sitting there, I'm just enjoying and whatever, and then I saw this other girl, and I'm like, oh, and I really like it. It was multiple different occurrences happened in one environment where we all just like shared positive energy, and it was just like, I had left it feeling like a high. I went walking around, and I bought flowers. It just, that made me realize how good you can literally make other people feel, and then that makes you feel good too. It's just like something as simple as a compliment.
I just think something like you said, as simple as a compliment or acknowledgement even when you see someone at the grocery store and they're like packing your bags, like even acknowledging them is just saying like, hey, what's up, or how are you today? Sometimes like I'll get a bad response and sometimes good, but it's just so nice when it's like reciprocated, and it really can just blow up your day. Or I think it's so important to connect to people, whether it's even like you said in a coffee shop. Sometimes maybe you see a friend every now and then or someone who's deeper, but like I love connecting because then I learn so much from other people.
Yeah.
And people who are doing different things than me, that are enjoying different experiences or not enjoying different experiences. And I just feel like connection is so important. And then I feel like as we get older, people just kind of forget that. They're like, oh, well, I already have all my friends and I don't want to meet anyone new or whatever. And I'm just like, how can you not be curious about other people? What they're doing, how they're spending. I mean, okay, not to that extent, but
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, I find people fascinating, but then maybe that's just me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, people are fascinating. You know, and I like to classify myself as a extrovert, introvert,
Yeah.
because I love engaging with others simultaneously. I love being in my own energy and being alone. It's like the best thing ever.
Yeah.
I literally love being alone. Like it's just, so I love both. I enjoy both. I think connecting with people, I think that's where we really thrived in life, where I can truly say if I freaking died tomorrow, I could be like, I've shared some amazing moments. I don't even know half the people's names through travel, where I'm like, wow, we really shared these intimate, beautiful moments, small or large, that changed my reality. Like I this is my first tattoo I ever got. I got it in Thailand.
Yeah.
And I was so against getting tattoos. I literally was like, I don't want any fucking tattoos. I'm not getting a tattoo. I was in Thailand, in Pai. Have you been to Pai?
No, but I heard of it.
It is amazing. I literally had no agenda, I had no plans. I didn't know where the fuck I was going. And we met these people in Chiang Mai, and we were there for the Festival of Lights. And they're like, oh, you have to go to Pai. Like, you got it. It's like, I don't know, I can't remember how many hours up north into the mountains. So there's no oceans, no water, whatever. You're in a canyon mountainous sanctuary. It's a very small but amazing, like, hipster spot, I would say. It's very, like, so we go there and we all have bungalows, and we're just sitting in the bungalow, and like this couple, I'll never forget it, they're Brits. They were in the bungalow next to us, and I just clicked with them so much. I felt like I was like third wheeling it, even though I had like my whole group that we were staying with. And we ended up parting ways, and I was like, I'm gonna stay in Pai. I want to stay in Pai. Like they like traveled on. I left my friends, and I just sat in that bungalow with this couple that was next door. And then we just would sit there, I'd sit on a hammock, and we'd have these like deep life chats that would just totally mind blown. And they got me a card before they packed up their bags and they left. And on the card, this is gonna make sense about the tattoo. On the card, it said that the universe, oh my gosh, what was it? Now I'm like thinking, and I'm like forgetting it, but it's what this tattoo means. Oh, the world has music to those who listen. The world has music to those who listen. Beautiful. And it was a little tiny card, and they wrote inside about how grateful they were for meeting and their connection. And I still have the card, but that's what it said on the front of it. And we talked a lot about music because obviously it's a big part of me. And so I got that. I went to like a little tiny shop, and they did it with a traditional like long bamboo stick.
Oh wow!
And that was my first tattoo. But it was because of this couple, and then it kind of like opened the floodgates to doing more tattoos. But like because I was like, oh, you know, everything on me has meaning.
Yeah.
But it was because of that, just that small blip in time of a connection with these people. I don't even remember their fucking names. That's what's crazy.
But you know what? You remember how they made you feel.
That's right.
And at the end of the day, like if you do have a good connection with someone, sometimes good or bad, well, depending on how bad or whatever, but you always remember the way people make you feel. Mm-hmm. And I think that's such a beautiful thing, especially if they gave you some new perspective or way to be or live or way to think about things, because That's what I love about most about travel is that like every country has their own laws, ways of doing things, and traditions. And I don't think any one culture is perfect, but I do think there's so many amazing things about it. And I don't even want to go on a random rant, but there was one thing that I love about Spain that is like not necessarily cultural, but I thought is so smart. In most Spanish houses, by the bed, there is always a light switch, and I'm like, why does it?
I don't even remember.
Yeah, there were.
I never
There's
lived there,
definitely a
but-
light switch by the beds. And I'm like, why don't most cultures put a light switch where they think the bed would be? Like, how
That
is
is
that
brilliant.
not a thing?
That is brilliant.
I know.
But you know what I do now?
What?
I say, Alexa, turn the light on.
Clap on, clap off.
Alexa, turn the light yellow. I literally don't
That
move.
works too. That works too, though, is all I'm saying. But it was just something that I like. And maybe not culturally, but just one thing that I think is so great when you get perspective when you live in other places or just go to other places. You just never know if they do things in a way that's more conducive to the way you like things in your life, or
Yeah.
maybe even different sayings and languages, or the way people are. Like, I don't know. I just think it's beautiful.
There's a lot of beautiful things about Spain that I will never, ever, ever forget, and that I want to experience again in my life. That is without a doubt.
I mean, I'm always down for Spain.
Literally. So my best friend, she lives in the UK. She's currently in the midst of a separation, and she's gonna go move back to Spain.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah, and I told
What
her,
part?
I said,
Like Barca or
Barca.
somewhere else?
Well, Sitges.
Sitges. Oh, that's
Yeah, so she's going, and I'm like, yeah.
good for her. She's doing what's best for her
I'm
in a
coming.
place that, like, yeah, makes me
I'm
want to
coming.
go.
I'm going back. That's an excuse.
Yeah.
I'm there. It's one of my favorite places in the world for sure.
Same.
Literally on my Hinge profile, I put my dream goal is to buy a villa in Spain.
Same. I want to just have a villa on the Mediterranean.
That's usually a good catch because I get a lot of men saying that's my dream. I'm like, who? If it's not your fucking dream, I don't want you.
Yeah. You're like, not.
That is
Next.
the dream.
Swipe left.
That's the dream.
That's funny.
I love it. I love it. I you know, I don't even have to own. I was thinking about it, and I'm like, actually, I mean, it would be a good investment. Because not when we're not there, because obviously I would be here. When
Yeah.
we're not there, then we could go back and forth, family home, but also rent it out, Airbnb
Yeah,
it.
yeah, true.
But I was thinking, like, even just having like a regular occurrence summer villa to always go out to.
I think that's nice. Like, I don't know if I'd want to. I'd love the idea of owning it and it being mine, but just home ownership has so much responsibility, and if something goes wrong, it's on you.
I know.
So it would be just nice to just go there every summer and just rent a nice place. But also, like you said, it would be if you could get an Airbnb and invest it or something, that works too. But yeah, I would love to have a villa there and just go every summer. I honestly think European summers are the best. You have
They're
like the vibes, the weather's so good at night, and during the day you have like the calas. Like, I love going to Costa Brava, like that whole area. Oh my god, it's magical up there.
Yeah.
And then you just feel at peace in nature. I mean, I guess you can get that most other places, but I just love it. It's so magical.
It's just dreamy.
Yeah.
And I'll never forget how that feels. I really won't. It just made such an impact on my life, so I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna work towards that.
Same. I'm like, I think about what do I really want with my life. I do want to have financial freedom, so I'm not so stressed about just money and, you know, making sure I have food on the table, that sort of thing, roof over my head, but just really living an authentic life of just being able to see friends and people that I care about so much, having freedom of movement. Like, I don't need to be like super uber wealthy. I don't want my values to change or my lifestyle really, but I just want to make sure that I'm comfortable and that I can see the people and spend time with the people I love and just, you know, have a little fun here and there. Or more.
Yeah, a little more. Yeah, here and there
A
and
little
all
more.
the time.
yeah, you know, and I love it there, and people there are so cool.
Yeah, they are. It's just a very chill energy that they give off. Yep, we will return.
We will return back for sure. I don't know when. I'm going to Europe next summer, but I don't know if I'll hit up Spain.
Where do you want to go?
Yeah, I'm going to Denmark for a wedding.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then I want to see some like BCN fam, and I don't know. We're kind of planning something, and then I might go to Italy.
Never been.
to Venice? Oh, really?
No.
Girl, Italy is nice.
I have been so my logic back in the day was I'm saving it for like romantic partnership type thing. Like my logic at that point when I moved to Spain and was traveling all over the EU
Yeah.
was I'm gonna hit up all the party places, the fucking wild spots. Like I'm gonna save the chill spots for when I'm in love, which I think worked out pretty well. I went to all the places that I wanted to go, like just be a single partying female.
I mean, look, like, I'm sure you had a great time, but I will also say, like, it's just, like, never a bad idea.
No.
But also, I feel you for
feel
saving it,
Yeah.
too.
I didn't necessarily, it's like I saved it, but also I just was like, where's the party at? Like, that was my logic, for real. I was like, okay,
Hey.
we're going to Ibiza, Spain. I went to Berlin, Germany. I went to Budapest. You know, like that, those places were like prominent.
Yeah.
Amsterdam,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
you
yeah.
name it. Like I was going to those spots.
I mean, that was your priority.
That was my
totally
priority.
Get it.
Oh, it was totally, everything was music oriented. I'm like, where is the techno, the minimal music? Who's the best DJs? Where are they at? Elro, let's go.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So it just that was my whole experience at that time. So
I mean, I get it. I was kind of like that, too. But then I went back again, and I was like,
no,
I love it here.
Yeah. No, I'm very much wanting to go to Italy, for sure. Even now, I would go now, like, because I want to go and do things that are like normal, travel.
Totally. Just eat food.
Yes.
Dude, the food there is so
Yes.
delicious. And it, like, it's like, I'm getting so hot here.
It is hot.